a cynic. Love was nothing but a train crash, a fast track to lyrics. Yeah, I guess you gotta make plans to break them. One look at your face and I was down bad, way past inhibition. I can feel your echo through the space that once was hollow, filling every corner of my mind. Told you this was temporary, didn't I? But you changed my mind like the weather when I saw you wearing my sweatshirt. Told myself I wasn't ready, terrified. Thought I'd be alone forever, but now we're alone together. Hyper-fixated, hyperventilating. I see nothing but you when we're alone together.
Happy Face-Off weekend! Hello, welcome to the start of 48 hours of chaos. You're just gonna like slowly see me descend into madness over the next 48 hours.
Oh, it's just gonna be you.
You're not already there?
Oh, 100%.
We're elevating you to the land of chaos. It wasn't that.
I feel like we're all be joining you though. Like you're gonna watch all of us descend into like by Sunday morning. We're just gonna be like husks of humans.
Yeah, like see what the vibe is with us all now as we are on screen now, and then the vibe are like our faces this time Sunday.
We'll have been through it by then.
Yeah, we will be shells of our former selves.
Oh yeah. I had to film like the outro to my weekly vlog and then the intro to this vlog this morning right after taking Adderall. So it might be
It might be a little chaotic. That's the time.
a little bit.
Do you remember the video, one of the videos that I needed to film while I was talking with you, Shay? It did not get filmed. I sat and talked to a camera without it recording.
Oh no!
I did like 5 clips on my camera without my mic turned on, so I get you there. Oh no!
The worst, the absolute,
the absolute worst.
Well, welcome. We have some of our lovely hosts here, and if you have no idea what we're doing, we are going to be on sprints for 48 full hours, provided technology works. We'll be doing them in We'll be doing them in 4-hour chunks. Theoretically, it will teleport you to most of them. If not, in the description of this video and in the Discord, there is a playlist. And so if you just click on that playlist, then it'll just take you to the next one. It's great. YouTube sometimes works with us. But anyways, I spun this morning. What I'm going to be doing is, because I'm, on everybody's team, I'm spinning for each team. The only rule is that I can't read for the same team twice in a row. Fair. But I'll spin again. And even though there are no genre bonuses, let me be clear, there are no genre bonuses this weekend. If you're doing Face-Off, if you're like submitting for Face-Off, that's the only way that I have a guideline in my mind. So I'm reading for Spooky this time, and I'm gonna read What Feast at Night, which is the second What Moves the Dead, whatever that series is called.
I don't know. It was a good book. It creeped me out. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Fortunately, Libby came in like last week, was like, "Hey, do you want this hold?" And I was like, "Sure."
Yes, please.
So let us know in the comments what you guys are going to be starting out with, and what are you guys going to be reading today while I go through some of these comments.
Well, while we've been sitting here, I've been blasting through the first Ivy and Bean chapter book, because that is something, for those of you who don't know, I recently took over the children's department at my bookstore that I work at. So I'm trying to read up on some things that I missed as a kid so that I can like properly recommend them to the right people, because that's something that I really love to do at my job, is figure out what they want and know what to recommend them. So I'm trying to expand my knowledge. So I'm going to use Face-Off weekend to get a few of these really short chapter books in. And then I've got an entire crate of manga next to me, and I will definitely be utilizing that. And I just realized I didn't use that.
Hold on, Sherry, I love your new YouTube name.
That's amazing.
I feel like this is the weekend in which we could all just wear fanny packs with like snacks and everything inside and just
That would actually be
Honestly.
ideal. Yeah.
Turn your hoodies back to front and have all the snacks in the hood.
Mhm.
There you go.
You're like,
for the most of this, I will be on my couch downstairs, not in my library. So at least I can just like have a whole tray out.
love it.
Mhm.
Love it. Izzy, what are you up to this morning?
I am reading this Prince Freya first. I have 3 volumes on my iPad, so I was like,
I love
We're gonna
Prince
start
Freya so
digital.
much. It's so good.
I will be reading lots and lots of manga. I posted in my team's FACEOFF chat, of course, like my little stack. But we'll see. I have a whole goal this readathon to clear one of my 4 TBR shelves of manga, and we're getting there. I showed Shay last night. We're close.
Nice.
I think if I
You got
condense a
this.
little here, I'm gonna be there. Maybe this weekend.
Oh, you totally will. If you're reading at the same pace as me, yeah, you will.
Oh, Shay and I are also privately competing with each other.
Because we always do.
Surprise!
I don't know if you want to compete with Shay because that's going to make her want to read more.
Yeah.
Then makes your items harder to find.
Yeah, I know, but I also will just go visit both of you and kick you.
Violence.
Stop it. Be nice to me.
This morning.
Resorted to violence 7 minutes.
I was just saying, you'll see Bree before you'll
7
see
minutes
me.
in.
So
I know.
because you have
I
to run
know.
into her at Stevie. Lit.
I already plan on scaring the crap out of Brie at Stevie Lit if I see her first. It's fine. She's gonna be like on guard. Like, where is she?
Brittany, what are you going to be reading?
This weekend I have very little control because I'm letting my patrons pick all my reads. So they were really nice to me though, and picked I'm a Koi Volume 1 first. So
I love you,
started
McCoy.
off
So
with me.
good.
And
So cute.
then I'm switching to Artificial Condition.
They're like the perfect like old grandpa style married couple in high school. Like that is them.
kinda
They
love
are
that.
perfection. I love them so much.
I'm quite excited.
Love
Don't
it.
chew on that.
Nice.
Please, you're terrorizing your
That's
mother
what I'm
way
telling
too
us
early
to chew
this
on. I'm
morning.
sorry. She's trying to chew on
I
it.
that
I'm like,
just
girl.
took me out. Hi, I'm going to be starting with Dinosaur Sanctuary Volume 2 because I was super mad that I didn't get to read it after I finished Volume 1.
Yeah.
And then
I have Volume 3 in my crate.
Yeah, I can't
have
get
Volume 1
Volume
in
2
my
because my
stack.
library doesn't have it. My library has 1, 2, and 4. So
Rude.
That's rude.
That's annoying.
I may have to make a bookstore
Run.
bookstore, John. I definitely will be going to the library after this first sprint.
When my eyes get tired, I do have a couple of short audios that I'm gonna do. So like if I have to run errands or something, that's what I'm gonna do.
I have a
Yeah.
couple of audios to work on too.
I'm gonna go back and forth between audio and like physical, especially like graphic novels and stuff.
Good idea.
But I figured I wanted an audiobook first because I'm gonna need to make sure that the spreadsheet doesn't break.
It's working.
Fair.
Fair.
Good job.
I'm like, I think it's good, but you never know.
We
need to
never
wait
know
and
until
see
we start entering things, really, and then we're like, ah, shoot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Last year, FaceOff had 1,911 submissions in 48 hours, and I know we'll knock that out of the park probably. Like
Oh,
by the end.
There's a lot more
Sneak
people
peek out
this
of
year than last year.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I would
I'm
be
like, I
shocked if
think
we
we
don't
can do
hit
that in
3,000.
18 hours. Whoa, lots of those. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I am going to start with 2 stories by Sally Rooney. Then I have got Dear Dolly by Dolly Alderton. Both of those are with my ears and with my eyes. I'm going to start making my way through my Stop Your Kindle Day backlog with Sailing into the Heart by Tana Jenkins.
Oh, nice.
I have no idea what it's about, but it's a Stop Your Kindle Day book. So I'm expecting things.
I think that Kindle needs a sort by page option.
It truly does. I spent the whole morning on my accounts just being like, what page count is this?
Yeah, no, it's
How many pages do you have?
how rude, right?
Precisely. And I'm also uploading my vlog for this time tomorrow
Right.
of the whole
Very
week.
nice. I need to edit a vlog at some point so that it can go out tonight and for patrons and then tomorrow for everybody else. Will it
What are
happen?
vlogs?
It's it's a thing. It's the only thing going on. On
Where
my
you
channel.
show the internet how you live.
I just talk to them about what I read.
Yeah,
all I do is talk to them about what I read. That's all my vlogs are. 'Cause
I was gonna
if
say,
I
nobody
try to
wants-
Mine
roll and
continues
add
to
my
be
life
travel
to
chaos.
it is literally 4 hours.
Yeah.
I never leave my house. No one wants to see how I live.
Like that guy in The Simpsons. Please don't tell people how I live.
This is a mood, honestly.
Mood.
There's so many of you here. I was gonna say something. Oh, everybody is. I don't know if you didn't see. I posted an announcement in Discord. Everybody is starting with the same. They're looking for the same item.
Okay.
So that way I didn't have to try to put a vote in while also trying to do sprints.
Fair.
Reasonable.
I was like, everything happens at the same time. I cannot do that all.
Everything happens always.
All at the same time.
Yeah.
And I am one person. So, you know.
I have not, in fact, figured out how to clone myself.
Wouldn't it be great, though?
Unfortunately.
That would be so
Because
good.
then one of them could be asleep right now.
I would
would
get
be
so
so
much more
helpful.
done if I had like 2 more of me. Like that would be
Yeah.
great.
If I had one to go to work, one to do the fun stuff, and one to do my grocery shopping, because that takes up so much time.
Right?
Just a grocery shopping person. That's
Just
Yeah.
grocery
But then I guess you have to feed
Yeah.
multiple versions of yourself, and that sounds kind of awful.
that's
I mean, if
Someone
you're
reading
already
Susan
thinking
Straight
on
Line,
that.
like
Very
Very
it
good.
would work.
I mean,
They
if
just
I had
run
a
on top.
version of me to cook, I wouldn't mind cooking for 3 of me.
Right.
Okay, true.
Yeah, if you
Then you
had
need a cleaning person because also more mess.
I feel like the chores would have to be rotated amongst the 3 versions of me. Like we'd all have to pull our
not
weight.
the real me who gets to just have fun.
another option for you, Brittany.
I'll have to look this one up.
Wait, which one was it?
You're my cutie.
Something cutie. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's really cute.
I was up
didn't know.
until 2 a.m, both finishing my Cape Town book so that I wasn't like behind for the first time ever. I was like, I probably should at least like submit points for the team I'm reading on since I've done it for all the other teams. And then Schmidt decided to have no chill and was still like at 6 o'clock in the morning, like, hi, you should get up.
Schmidt, what
Oh,
the fuck,
Schmidt.
man?
Oh, Schmidt.
I tried to convince Brianna to make Schmidt an item, but that didn't go.
No one's losing Schmidt.
I do not want
The total will not allow
no,
itself to be
I do
lost.
not want to think about Schmidt wandering around the airport going, what the fuck's happening here?
Seriously.
I
He
do
would-
not
that's
want
not what would happen, though.
Schmidt wouldn't
I
do well
will
doing
try.
that. Doyle
I
probably
will
would be okay because he'd say hello to everyone.
True. You can't lose Schmidt. He's right by your side at all times.
He's glued to you, potentially trying to crawl into your body.
Probably, yes.
I still don't understand why it was me and not Cal that got that.
June TBR video. Nice. Hello. So many people here today from all of the teams. Stabby Ghost Frog.
We love a stabby ghost frog.
You know, here's the thing, okay? I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. I'll put out a graphic for the end of Facebook face-off. Why am it's the 3rd time I've said Facebook instead of face-off. I did a vlog. Wait a minute, that's not right.
With confidence.
Face-Off Weekend, sponsored by Mark Zuckerberg.
Face-Off Weekend. Sponsored by Mark Zuckerberg. But I'm just going to tell you, there is going to be a time when if you are the first team to find an item, you will be given the opportunity to make it more difficult for another team to get it. So you don't want to really tell other teams what you're reading until after the weekend. So I'm going to put one out on Sunday for you to like wrap everything up. But just as like a little strategy piece, keep that in your team chats.
So tell everyone in general chat when you find an item. Please and
Any
thank
family
you.
members, this is
Because listen, there will be
psychological
someone that is
warfare.
like, I think romance has read
They do that.
50,000 books already.
Mhm.
that we could give them for free.
Right?
I mean, the fact that, yeah. Anyway. I don't know what I was trying to say. My brain's too focused.
I
on
don't think
stuff.
it'll be. I think it's gonna be our little
Brain.
space babies are gonna surprise us.
No, let's not start that now.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
Unfortunately, work did not recognize Face Off as a holiday. I had to use PTO today.
That's rude.
It was very awkward when my boss was like, "What are you doing this weekend?" And just like as like being nice, she wasn't like inquiring to to approve it. But I was like, this is how do I explain that I am a nerd?
I had to explain this to my family as well,
I
and they're
was
like,
sitting in my house all
That's
weekend, looking at a computer or dead trees.
I was like, I'm hanging out with friends.
Yeah,
That's the best way to describe it.
That is the best way to describe it.
Because trying to explain all this to non-book people is just really difficult.
I've tried to explain this to some of my coworkers who read, but not like insane read. And some of them were just like, "So all you're doing this month is reading?" Yeah. What about other things? There are other things.
What is that? Okay, so you're not finding anything. You're not there's no prompts or anything like that. As you submit books, I have a code on the back end that has a set number for books submitted, and once you hit that number, you've found the item as a team. Not you personally, you as a team. So for example, say it was, it's not, but like, let's say it's 10 books and your team submitted 10 books, then you found your item. Does that make sense? It's not 10 books. It's much higher than that because there's several hundred of you on every team. But that's the easiest way to explain that.
I just put all of them in a spinner wheel so I can pick my items as we go.
Yes. And then the producers are making it harder to find, basically increasing the number it takes to submit, or to increasing the number of books submitted.
I am watching this column specifically. I'm watching this column.
again,
The middle column.
I have threatened to
specifically.
throw hands at everyone and anyone.
Yes. Izzy has already threatened violence once. She will.
can join
She's
me.
not above doing it again.
The funniest thing is some of
There's
these
equal
things
amounts of
are
us. We
like
can take them out.
Yeah.
my biggest lose them at the airport anxieties. Like Brianna's like, "Hey, here's a couple things." I was like, "You realize this is my biggest fear of accidentally leaving on the plane, right?"
I showed her the graphics last night, and she's like, "I would literally die if I lost my wallet." I said, "We're not losing them. Someone's hiding them. There's a difference."
Also, they are
I
fake.
want to have my wallet hidden though.
Also, it's just a picture.
Yeah, I think the big one for
They
me
are
would
not
be
real items.
my actual
It's
car
the
keys.
idea of a wallet.
Right.
What the wallet
so
Very
represents.
philosophical in that way.
Right. So there's 3 different levels. So you'll have easy, medium, and hard. Each one of those have a different point value. And when you the first one that you're earning is easy. That's what everybody's getting for the first one. So then when you earn it, then you get points for that item. If that makes sense. Okay. So if it's 1 point for your first item, then your team has 1 point. And then the team with the most points on Sunday wins. Do the producers want to take a nap? I don't think so. Shay's not even involved in the chatty bit. She's just reading.
Sorry.
Yeah. Great.
I'm also
great
reading while we
manga.
chat.
We're all
I've been typing because I woke up late and didn't do the thing I needed to do to be able to do this before the live show. I will be taking a nap though, because I have a feeling we may need some.
No,
people
I don't need a nap. I slept great last night.
You got the full 40 minutes.
There you go.
Audiobooks.
Husbands are on their own this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I already told
so
him
lucky.
from 10 to 6, other than when I eat or when I need to pee, you will not see me. I've
Right.
already
I'm
told
so
him.
lucky. The Euros are starting tonight. Germany are playing. Babysitters in. I'm ready. Let's go.
There you go. That is a secret, but they're all they're all the same for every team.
Average by how many people are on the team.
Well, the average to get the item is averaged by team, and then once you earn it, it's 1 point, 2 points, whatever.
Okay.
It's all math. Just don't worry about it. We know you can.
I worry about math.
We're readers,
All
not
time.
math
Did
people.
You
anyone
weren't
see
have
us
to
here
try
trust her.
math
yesterday when
yesterday?
T on the bottom row tried to figure out how long an hour is.
Hmm.
It was painful, everyone.
No,
It was
excuse
painful.
me. I was trying to figure out how to justify turning 5 minutes and 2:15s into an hour.
And it was great. You
And
got
then
here
somehow
somehow, but
got
we
to
all just
40.
looked at you and went like, "What?"
There are a lot of them.
Listen,
You may
have
not
my
get-
brother for math.
The teams may not get all of them. I'll just say that. Yes, the math is mathing somehow. It's not really important for you all to know how, because it'll probably just break your brain.
In your head, just girl math it and just be like, okay,
Yeah,
I submitted a book. I'm doing my job. Moving
Mhm.
forward.
Exactly.
girl math.
Girl
Girl math it.
book math. All right. Well, we are going to start a timer. We're going to start with a 1 hour timer, and we have a brand new face-off timer for you all. Margaret like outdid herself with
This
She
might
really
be the most
did.
This is
insane
the
thing
best.
I've
If you
ever
don't go
timer
boop that like bucket
of
button
all
for her,
time.
I will be upset with you.
this. Yes, go
I
and
will bring down the wrath if you don't go boop the
everyone's
like.
linked down below, but specifically Margaret is
Yes.
for the timer.
Yeah.
Go click on this link and go like it. So there we go. I'll see you in an hour. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How was your first hour of Face-Off?
It went very well for me.
Nice. I got to chapter 5 of What Feast at Night, which is 27%.
Nice.
Which is about what I thought I would do in a sprint. And just, catching everything up on Discord, and the spreadsheet still works.
Yay!
Yay.
How many
Thank God.
submissions did we have in that, since we started?
Okay.
That was an answer.
Brianna's like that. We a lot. I'm not counting that.
Well, I'm actually working on the producers one to make it so that I don't actually have to count when you guys submit one. It'll do it for me.
Nice.
How did you guys do?
I'm probably complicating your life on that. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
There's a very easy code to be like, if this cell says this, put a number here.
Nice. So I finished the one that I was reading while we chatted. I read X number of books in between. And I am currently reading the first book in the Owl Diaries chapter book series.
Nice.
I'm not giving away all of my secrets, y'all. Sorry.
I was like, you're making Shay's life difficult, or you're making Izzy's life difficult.
Yes.
Oh, we privately know how much the other has read. It's fine.
Oh, no, I haven't even told you everything. I just told you one
It's
point.
fine. It's fine.
That's what vlogs are for.
I mean, granted, we share library checkouts, so she probably knows because I've just been doing my things from the library
Mhm.
first.
I was gonna say, if you don't think I can figure it out, I have news, Shay.
I was going to say, she probably knows.
Right, but if she was doing math, she wouldn't be able to read, and so
I'm just writing down everything I'm reading as I go because I will forget something if I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Mhm.
spreadsheet that I put in my Amazing Readathon spreadsheet where I'm just tracking every book I read this weekend, and then I will update Goodreads.
yeah, exactly. That's a good idea.
I mean, I'll probably
My
update
Goodreads
some on
is
and
so
off,
far
but we'll
behind, it's
see.
a joke. So
Right.
I don't think I've updated my Goodreads since about halfway through 30 and 30.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
April.
That's fair.
Brittany, how did your sprint go?
I mean, I've moved on to another book at this point, so I'm now on Murderbot.
yay, Murderbot.
Love it. Love it.
I did the first Murderbot when I was hanging with Team Sci-Fi, and it was great.
Nice. Yeah,
It
this
is.
is the second one because I read the first one a couple months ago.
I think the third one is my favorite that I
I
read.
think the
So
second one is mine,
maybe
but it's a toss up
someone-
between that and the first.
I want to reread them with those graphic audios that just came out.
Yeah.
That's I'm kind of like they're all. I think it's almost done in graphic audio now or caught up.
Oh,
So
nice.
I've been kind of sitting on it.
Mhm.
So I feel like that'll be a good marathon.
Yeah. Margaret, how'd your sprint go?
Well, my dad needed me for phone calls, so I only got to read for about half of it, and so we started the vlog. I've read 128 pages of Dinosaur Sanctuary 2, which kind of is so over dramatic, Brittany.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, 100.
Oh, 100%.
Anything to do with her dad's death?
No, not a thing.
He's like,
I
it's my fault. I'm like, no, you are a child. This is not your fault.
The
Anyway.
cliffhanger between book 1 and book 2 is like it leaves you hanging, and then it's like nothing actually happened.
It's like, no, there was nothing. Anyway, so I'm enjoying this. This is fun. I don't know how I'm going to get my hands on volume 3 yet, but it's good.
Nice. Is
So-
it on the Viz Media app?
It might
No,
be. I've
it's-
been thinking about trying out a subscription from them.
Bummer.
It's a different publisher.
It's a different
not Viz.
publisher. It's not Biz.
But the Viz Media app is very worth it.
Should
for
say on the spine.
$1.99.
Margaret, it'll say on the
You
spine
can't-
who the publisher is.
Oh, because
It's a library.
Library.
The
Oh, yeah.
library covered it up. Not only did they cover up, they
I
put
want to say it's Viz. Hold on. I can Google
it's not
it.
Viz.
Give me
It's
a
no,
minute.
it's 7 C's. It
Seven
looks like.
Cs.
I meant to say yen, but if it's
Yeah. Okay.
I said the wrong thing.
You're
Brain
right.
broken.
I was like, it's not Viz. I know that. And I was like, I don't know who it is though.
Yeah, it looks like it says it's 7 C's Entertainment. So I don't know if
Yeah,
that's like
7 C's.
English
7 C's is the
corporation or
publisher.
what.
Izzy, how did your sprint go?
I finished Prince Freya Volume 1. I read something else. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm reading Prince Freya Volume 2 right now. Prince Freya Volume 1 was delightful. Loved it. And I'm enjoying 2. I'm almost done with 2. So I was like, I'm just going to keep reading while we talk. We got to move. I'm going to beat Shay. I got to be on it.
Oh my goodness.
And I feel like I spent a chunk of that sprint answering questions in Discord, which is fair.
You don't even have the big team.
I don't, but there's still questions.
Successful lunch break sprint. Nice. We already had so many people already finished books, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Only my team gets to know my face-off strategy. Exactly.
That's smart.
Secret.
Exactly. Because as we go along, there might be times where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna make this harder for the other.
Yep.
team.
See,
Another
more
team.
things to answer in here. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Updating Goodreads and spreadsheets gives me a lot of serotonin. I still need to update the spreadsheet for the book that I finished for Cape Town.
Yeah.
Same.
For some reason, my story graph is more up to date than my Goodreads, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah,
but that's how it worked out.
Yeah, that's fair. Giving up. It's just that the publishers are all on Goodreads, and that's where they want you to post. So that's why I stay on Goodreads.
Yeah, the publishers don't recognize Goodreads yet. So if it's an art copy or anything, yeah, you know what I meant. Storygraph. If it's an ARC thing or anything, you still need to publish on there, unfortunately.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think everybody this Sunday afternoon will just all be updating Goodreads. We'll probably break it at some point.
1,500 of us.
Right.
They'll be like, wow, a lot was read this weekend.
A lot was read. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Started work lunch. We'll read the second half of the hour. And nice. All the information is linked in the description. So if the best places to start is to look at the announcement video, and then you can go from there.
Yep.
Then
that's why I like Storygraph.
Yeah. But I kind of have my own with my spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's a convenience thing. Have a Kindle and it automatically updates for me. That's fair.
Yeah, true.
Our goal should be to break Goodreads.
New goal, everyone.
I think we will break Goodreads on Sunday.
Probably.
If we all aren't updating as we
That's
go.
the last item, Goodreads.
Yeah, that's the last item. Just finished work, hoping I finish work this cruel and lovely and nice. Goodreads is very behind. I'm very good about keeping up my Goodreads, but not anything else. Behind in my reading journal. Yeah, same. I'm behind from Realmathon.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've been updating my Goodreads at the end of every leg because so many of you added me on Goodreads because of the 5-star read prompt. That I was for the first leg I was updating as I went, like I always do, and someone was like, "Bree just finished your book. We're gonna get a new leg now."
I mean, technically that was my strategy last year. I would be on sprints with Bree every day, and I'd be like, "How close are you to finishing your book?" And that would just kind of give me some idea of how
you're not wrong. Sometimes I feel like
now I
don't tell
anything. I announced the leg and then I update my Goodreads. I read the undisclosed amount. Very nice.
Well, I don't necessarily know if I want to fully give away how much I read this weekend until it's over, as we discussed at the beginning, right? So that's where I'm like, maybe I have to update at the end.
Yeah. Goodreads is broken half the time. It's very true. There is not a cat here.
No,
you probably hear my dog snoring.
That's what it was. I was wondering what pet was either purring or snoring, and I was like, we'll eventually figure it out.
There we go.
That's what
very asleep. It's always my background noise. If I'm on stream,
plushie girl.
It's
my dog usually.
That's funny.
I
didn't even hear it because my washing machine is going in the back. Nope. Everybody has the same first item, so you'll when you earn it, then you'll get the little graphic that says what you earned, and then what you'll vote. Then you'll vote for which difficulty level for the next one, and then going forward. Is Miss Millie?
What is Miss Millie? Like Schmidt, always attached, always next to me.
Oh yeah,
Never a question of where.
he's literally right here.
And here's the cat with the toy. So again, whereas mom, the animals are with me 99% of the time.
Got to charge my Kindle, so I'm switching to reading a book on my phone. I had forgot to plug in my iPad last night, so I'm doing that now. But I have an audiobook, so it's fine. Yes. Once I finish my current read, I'll read all of Spy Family. Nice.
That's a fun one.
That'll be fun.
It's fun.
That's a perfect face-off read, honestly.
It is. Yeah.
Spy Family is. I read that last year for Face Off. The first
Yeah.
2.
I think so. Trying to balance books that I need to read for vlogs with my Kate Down book with the face-off books for this weekend. It's a juggling act. It always is.
Also doing that thing. I have a plan. I'm like, I'll dip in and out of this. It'll get done.
Exactly. Because the leg is still active, and so there might be some sneaky team that's like, we're just gonna try to get a bunch of sightseeing done, or multiple teams that might have that strategy. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I'm not gonna say. The overwhelming strategy for all the teams is do what works for you, because there's a lot of people that don't like reading short books.
Mm-hmm.
So this just stresses them out. And so you're just using these sprints to read your 800-page book or whatever. Yeah. And that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Or there might be some people that really like the excitement of changing their book every 45 minutes or whatever it is.
Or less sometimes.
Or less if it's manga.
Less.
So it's just whatever works for the teams are too big to have one overarching strategy.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Well,
last year it was a little easier in a way.
Exactly.
But we still were do what you need to do.
Yep.
Yeah, even last year it was we had people that we were I know at least on Purple, we're no, go ahead and get caught up. Don't worry about Face Off.
Yeah, we did too. Of this is a great weekend to catch up if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
with
are
the new
behind,
thing that has been implemented, catching up is even easier.
Yeah, catching up is a good idea, but also if you are behind, but you still want to feel like you're participating with the rest of your team, doing the same thing, then participate in Face Off.
Yeah,
do
I'll be going
whatever
back
makes
and
you
forth.
happy.
I think somebody else mentioned it, but I'm going back and forth between trying to finish Fairtown
Me too.
and reading manga. So
Me too. Because I still have Threadneedle to get through.
Mm-hmm.
bruh.
Everyone's reminder to go charge your Kindles.
I did last night.
Nice. I charged my e-reader last night. Nice. Finished Foster ate lunch. Do what you need to do is perfect strategy. Because there's so many different ways to play this readathon. And honestly, the rules have changed so much since last year. The rules have, the points have, the different games we're playing. Everything is so different that there isn't a best strategy, because nobody really knows how to get the most points. No, for Face Off, it's just one volume and go.
Yep.
One for one.
Want to go.
Yep.
It's the perfect weekend to read all the stuff that's
All
on
of the
your
manga.
DVR.
And don't forget to submit them as you finish them.
Otherwise, you'll hate life
things
later.
I will not be checking any submissions. I mean, I've already said that for the cities and legs, but I'm definitely not for this weekend. There's gonna be way too many of them. So screenshot
That's why I
it.
was just
Maybe.
hoping for a number that's happened already. I thought that would be funny.
Maybe screenshot it once it's submitted, something to remind yourself.
Or write a list and
Or that.
put a star or a check mark once you've submitted it.
Multiple Kindles. One is on charge while the other is being
Valid.
used. I love this.
I did
Love
plug
that.
my Oasis in since I'd never used
Well,
that
I mean,
thing.
you can get through half of a manga volume with your Oasis.
Exactly before it dies, probably.
Before it dies. Love that I have Alexa read my KU books. I've done this before. Yeah, spreadsheets but they're complicated to fill out. So that's it takes a while. All right, should we do another sprint? Let me reset the timer.
I am going to hop off because I, number one, need to go get the next 2 volumes of Dinosaur Sanctuary from the bookstore. And I also, well, actually, no, number one, need to pick stuff up from my books, from my library, and then we're going to go to the bookstore.
There you go.
And
Have
Brittany and I
Have
are
fun.
going
Audiobook while you
fight.
go.
I'm sorry. It only has 4 volumes. Technically, that's the author's fault and not mine.
Is it done at 4? Or only 4 out so far?
I think there's only 4
Only
out.
4 out so far. You can pre-order the 5th one. Why
Hold
would
on.
you do this?
I can
to
tell
me,
you how long
Brittany?
the series is going to be or if it's still ongoing in Japan. Give me 1 moment.
Why would you do this to me?
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we will see you all in an hour.
All right.
Real quick, it's 5 and ongoing in Japan, Margaret.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Yay.
I got to 70%, so I should finish. I'll finish it in the next one.
Yay.
And I also switched my laundry. So reminder to everybody to go switch your laundry if you need to.
I do actually need to go switch my
I
laundry.
actually do
Thank you for the reminder.
So
Laundry
Yeah,
is
I was
always
like, as you
something I
said
only
that.
remember. Yeah, on sprints.
Yeah, it's always a good reminder.
Mm-hmm.
I did start a load this morning before sprints.
There you go. I'm not liking this one as much as the first one. I just don't think it's as creepy.
That's kind of been the common consensus with that one, honestly.
It's like kind of
Interesting.
yeah. It's like trying to lean onto the same things, and I'm just like, I want more. But how did you guys do?
I finished what I was reading when we were chatting last time, and then I decided to take a lunch break
I'm gonna do that in the next sprint.
because I had some leftovers from the other day, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna warm that up. It's something quick. It's tasty. It's filling.
There you go. Yeah.
And then I am reading Blue Period Volume 13 now.
Nice. Brittany, how did you do?
I'm still working my way through Murderbot.
It's fair.
And shall probably continue because it's got an audiobook and I can do things while listening. Perfect.
Yeah, fair.
Great.
For the afternoon. So yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Izzy,
I
you feeding
finished
Shay yet?
a couple things. I don't know. I haven't done math yet on like my Libby app on what Shay's read and where I am.
But
You
I'm
know?
also now in physical, so she won't be able to track me.
Uh-huh.
That's
love
fine.
it.
We'll end up telling each other in our chat.
It's true, we will.
Text each other and be like, "Oh crap!"
Right.
Basically, once I fill the page that I'm on, I'll snap a picture and say, "Where are
Oh
you?"
my goodness.
Yeah. So I'm currently like as I go, I'm building my like update for Instagram on Sunday where I'll like post all the cover.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably do something similar.
So I mean, I finished what I was reading and I read some more stuff. We'll keep it kind of vague. I am on pins and needles though to see like Bree is typing
Yeah.
in like the announcement. Like every time somebody's like finished a book, I'm like, no. Okay, that's my book.
Listen, you should see it. This spreadsheet I like did conditional formatting, and so like there's a certain threshold for the item, and then when the team hits that threshold, then it turns green.
Oh, I love that.
I love this. It's great.
I do love that.
You're gonna have to show like when we're done, I have to see the spreadsheets.
Okay.
Because I'm that nerd. I'm like very curious how you set it
She
all
loves
up, so
spreadsheets. It's true.
I do.
That's fair.
You were like, I built a spreadsheet, and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'm using a different spreadsheet that I already built.
Oh no, this was like just for like this is for like the
No, but like the tracking one when you did it, I was like, no, I'm using this one from last year that I like more and modified to fit.
That's fine.
And then I built myself a spreadsheet for FACEOFF. It's fine.
Some people are not as technologically or as
No, my
I'm
spreadsheet's more
stupid is
complicated.
what I am.
I would be useless. If you told me to make a spreadsheet, I would just look at the Google Sheets and be like, I don't know what to do.
Now, I like to take other people's that are
Brittany's
already
my
pretty and then
sister
make
in
it do
this.
what I
Like,
want.
this is us.
We're like, could not be me.
Yeah.
I like looking
So,
at old
yeah.
on spreadsheets.
I will
And
take prefab spreadsheets,
Mhm.
or I will text Izzy and say, "Help, please. Cat
Yeah.
has cheeseburger."
Listen, I don't necessarily make them pretty. I take
That's the
other
thing.
people's-
Mine are not pretty in the slightest.
No, so I take other people's that are pretty and make it work for what I want.
Right.
But I like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just always curious.
Cassidy did the main one for the rest of the month.
Mhm.
And it looks so good. And I'm just like, could not be me.
Now there's so much for FACEOFF though that I feel like making it pretty is a very low priority.
Exactly. I'm like, honestly, as long as I don't have to continue retyping things and like different, if I type it into one, it'll move it into 5 different things, then we're good. Yes, Leandra graciously reminded everybody to stay hydrated.
Don't tell me what to do.
Wow.
No, not really. I already did that. I was like, feed yourself, hydrate,
Important.
do the things.
Yes. Catching up on my legs. Good
Nice.
strategy. Yes. Do not forget to hydrate. Nice. I think you're right about the same part that I am. Finish one book, started another. Nice. So much reading is happening.
Oh, Eye of the World.
It's a chunky one.
It is a
The
chunky one.
chonky monkey.
It's a chunky
But
one.
there's a lot of sprints over the next 2 days that will keep
Oh,
you
yeah.
company.
Yeah.
We got you covered.
Gotcha. Making good progress. Nice. 3 Agatha Christie short stories. Nice. Go start your laundry. There you go. 3 more hours left.
Nice.
62 pages. Everybody's doing so great. I had to look at the time and I was like, oh my goodness, it's already almost 1 o'clock for me.
I know it's going fast already.
All right.
It
Well,
is.
really
I feel
only
like
have time for one more sprint before we port over. I think it's Brittany next.
Yeah.
Oh, you are a trooper.
Brittany does this every day.
That's the thing. Yesterday, someone was like, "You did 7 hours." I was like, "I do it every Thursday."
Okay.
And
my body
almost every
shuts down
Tuesday?
after 4 hours.
What?
So it's
And you do
fine.
it every other Tuesday when you're on Leandra's.
Yeah,
mornings.
and I do it every other Tuesday when I rock with Leandra.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I my body shuts down after about 4 to 5 hours on sprints.
Yeah. I think you kind of build up a tolerance.
You do probably, yeah.
Yeah. I
It
can
takes
do 6 hours super easy. It's when you start hitting 8 plus, that's when you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Like when I had kickoff sprints and I think I got to, I think it was 7 hours. And I was like, I still have a whole, essentially another night of sprints.
Yep. It is that 7-8 hour mark where you're like, okay.
And honestly, it's not bad when you're and that's why doing the kickoff sprints is great because then I'm I do my 4 hours and then I'm I'm not in charge anymore. That's so much easier.
Oh, I remember Cookies and Milk. That was a cute one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finished a book, started another, going to spend the weekend in the Percyverse. Felt like it'd be a good time to read through the companion books and the graphic novels. Margaret's not here, but you should text her and tell her. Got to page 127. Used this last sprint to finish work and did my workout. Also important, please take care of yourself.
There'll be some hot girl walks this weekend to audiobooks.
Such a good idea. It's 100 degrees here though, so
Yeah, I mean, same. It's going to be early in the morning or late at night.
There you go.
We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just walk Walmart.
There you go.
There's
Reading about the
conditioning.
shark attacks of 1916. Interesting. Moved outside so you can play in the pool. Nice. Made it to page 130 of 146. Put my laundry in. Good job. Started the 4th murder bot. Nice. I feel like a lot of people are going to read murder bot.
Yeah.
Almost done with your first face off. Hello. I agree. The murder bot audiobooks are so good. Hello. Read another undisclosed amount and I had lunch. Nice.
I feel like that's going to be the trend of the weekend. I read
It
a bunch.
is. We could
Yeah.
probably skip the how did you do portion of the sprint. Just
Right. Hold on 2
we
seconds.
read books.
Finish things.
Yeah.
Right.
How many? Who knows? This is the perfect weekend to pick your Kindle up for novellas.
Yeah.
It is.
It really is.
Nice. Spreadsheets are so fun. It's they're so frustrating when you're doing them, but then when it works, listen, it's better than sex.
There's a deep satisfaction.
There is such a deep satisfaction.
I feel that. Yeah.
No, I will never do. I will never teach somebody else how to spreadsheet.
No.
I cannot do that. Have no clue how to create them. They're fun. Spreadsheet sells. Mine are pretty rudimentary. I just Google. I need it to do this. If you submit it after we reach the team goal, it automatically counts for them. Yes, yeah, it just rolls over to the next thing. Izzy's already getting feisty, and we're 2.5 hours in.
It didn't take long. Absolutely not.
With violence.
Absolutely not, Leon. Said with love. No. Team romance is no affection. Absolutely not.
Switching between one of my city books and one of my face-off books. Nice. Ate a chicken sandwich. Halfway through, they called us enemy by George. Nice. Channel Jess Owen. Hydrate, moisturize, sunscreen. There you go.
Valid.
There you go. I don't do sprints, but when I do, I go for 10 to 12 hours. Yeah. 4 hours, like that's a good one. And I think as long as you're doing 3 hours, YouTube will like push your video afterwards. Read some. Now I'm going to make some eggs and potatoes. Delicious. Found a new favorite graphic novel, The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich. That sounds so cute.
I know. I'm gonna have to go see if I can get those from the library because that sounds adorable.
My kids have a bunch of those. Who was and what and was nonfiction. Nice. Love the Murder About audiobooks. Done the first 4. I'm on the full length novel now, and I'm like, dang it, I can't use them for short readathons. You should 100% mute us to finish your book. Yeah, no, I'm bad at teaching people how to do things like that because I don't know that I probably even like am doing the spreadsheet completely wrong. There's probably a much easier way to do it. That's what makes sense. No love on Team Romance. How ironic.
Listen. We give our ones who want to be yelled at fussiness, and our other ones that want their praise get their praise. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm just
all kings are welcome in the romance.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hydrate or die straight. For some reason, it makes me want to hydrate.
Yeah, that feels right. That feels right, Jess.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
Got to chapter 4.
Oh, Prayer for
Perfect
the
Crown
Crown
Shine. I love it.
I think I love that more than the first one, which is
I really need to get to
I need
that
to
one.
read
It's
the
on my
second one
list.
so
Maybe
bad.
next time I'm on Team Sci-Fi, I'll get that one.
I like the first one better than the second one. I feel like the second one was like very heavy-handed with its commentary, which like if that's what you want, it's fantastic. But I tend to like them a little bit more subtle. I didn't know it was sapphic. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Searching it now before I forget.
What do I know? All right, let me do math. We have an hour left. No, an hour and 9 minutes, right? Math. Okay. So if we do an hour sprint, then we will have a little bit of a chatty time.
Yeah.
And then we will be able to
Completely.
No, I don't want you to continue playing. All right. Well, then I will see you in an hour. Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
I finished my book.
Yay.
I'm giving it 3 stars. It is truly a book that exists. And I read it.
Don't we love when that happens?
Truly a book that exists.
Listen, we'll take it because then something's going to be really good for you later this weekend.
I need a 5-star.
You've not had a ton of good reads. I take that back.
I have not had a 5-star yet this month.
Oh,
But I'm also like very critical about my books, and I don't give out 5 stars very often. So
yeah.
there's that.
I hand them out like candy. It's fine. Who cares? But
I
you say that you have a lot of 5 stars though. When I was picking my 5-star read for sightseeing,
I do, but I feel like this year specifically, either because
Okay.
I think a lot of it is because I'm going through, like, I'm trying to read my physical books that I have owned.
Mhm.
And so, like, there are just some duds.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
That's fair.
I'm going to be reading for Team Sci-Fi next.
Yay!
And I'm going to read the Doctor Who graphic novel
Love that.
Really good.
that I've had on my shelf for like 4 years.
Nice.
I think I got from a library sale.
We're glad that we can help you do that.
Yeah. Mostly because I'm like, I'm not going to be in charge of the timers anymore.
You are not. That's my
I'm going
problem.
to take this outside and go sit on my, because like we have a nice breeze. And I'm like, I'm going to go outside.
I love this for you. It is too hot to go outside here.
I have a really big tree in my yard, so like I can sit up. But how did your strength go?
I have moved on to other things. So I'm now back to manga.
Great.
Okay.
Love that.
Love this for you. I'm living for everyone reading my favorite.
Honestly, near the end of the first one, I kind of got like squealy with them because they were just so cute. So like
They're
I'm
so
excited
cute.
to go
Aw.
to book 2 because near the end I was like, oh, they're like squealy cute. Like
Mhm.
Nice.
I tried to pick one that I was like, the most people will like this.
Yeah.
But it's so fun. It's so cute.
Oh, I hope you love Hooked. Izzy, how was your sprint?
Good. I finished a good bit, submitted, maybe got some sightseeing in too while I bounced around some manga series. I have random books picked out throughout the weekend that are sightseeing, so I'm just like
Right.
bopping around a little.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
if I'm reading a whole series, and one of the books I've already kind of put on my TBR for that, I'm like, oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah, I finished quite a bit. I feel pretty good. I feel like after I get off sprints here, I'll be able to like really focus in.
Mm-hmm.
Because on sprints, I'm like, gotta check the chat, gotta see what time. How much time do I have left?
Yeah, exactly.
Bouncing. But I picked out like some kids books that I wanted to read, like kids chapter books too. So
Nice.
that'll help. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how this goes.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be. We have a lot of books that have already been submitted.
Also, Shay vanished for a bit, so I'm gonna try and catch up to her. So I can
Yeah.
see her
Now
in
the
the
time
next-
to take advantage
Yeah.
while she's
Mhm.
gone. Yeah.
Which is why I have to get off sprints when we're done here, because I was debating it, and I was like, no, you need to like go sit in the corner. No distraction. The ADHD is good. It's fine.
Oh, I'm so glad you got a 5-star. Finally done with work. Yay. Read one book that I DNF'd. Nice. DNF is self-care.
Mhm.
Almost
Yeah,
done with
it
my
is.
audiobook. The last murder at the end of the world.
Ooh.
That sounds fun. I'm 80% done. Nice. Jealous of people who can read outside. I
Ooh.
didn't think I would be able to, but like during that last sprint, I took the dogs out and I was like, okay, this isn't like terrible. If I like sit underneath because our like patio furniture is underneath our big tree,
Mhm.
Mhm.
it should be okay for like one sprint.
Fair.
Which is probably all I'm gonna need to read this like tiny
Yeah,
little,
you're not going to need more than one sprint for that.
No.
No. You're gonna go.
right? Saw someone say in the UK they're having a lovely autumn in June. I was watching the Taylor Swift concert yesterday and it's in Liverpool, and like the people that were streaming were like, it's so cold here, like I'm shaking, I'm shivering, and I was like, I'm watching this live stream in 100-degree weather.
Yeah, you're like, I think I'd
Very
take it.
different here. My existence is
Very
different.
different. To-do list really help with anxiety. That's
you.
always good. I love a good to-do list.
Same.
Halfway through the first Sandman. Nice. Another one. Oh, and then a middle
More
grade
McCoy.
road trip book. Log my second book. Picking up mooncakes for. Oh, I love mooncakes. That
That's
one's
on my
Mooncakes is
list.
so cute. It's so cute.
That's in my
Oh.
pile.
Oh, you should pick that up. That should be like your next read.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm not the one choosing my next read.
That's fair. Wait, am I not getting? I haven't gotten any of your notifications. Are
Not
you doing
Discord.
it in Patreon or in Discord?
Oh, just Discord.
Oh, I have every other. I have 2 Discords that are currently giving me notifications.
That's fair.
My Patreon and Amazing Readathon.
That's fair. Those are the only 2 that I have is my Patreon and Amazing Readathon. So fair.
I've ignored all my other Discords this month, so
I have to. I have to. Like
Including my
occasionally I'll
members,
pop
it's
into
fine.
somebody else's and then I'm like, okay, bye. I'll see you next week.
Like you really have to. It's like too much.
well, and I feel like there's been a rhythm found in the chat in Discord of face off.
I think people are finally like figuring out what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's
So
good.
that's good.
We are all off. I'm picturing like an actual scavenger hunt where everybody's just running through an airport.
Just like
Oh, I just imagined everyone sitting in a corner of the airport reading.
Oh, no,
or
I was
that.
an actual scavenger hunt. I'm trying to think about it as like a TV show.
I mean, that works too, but yeah.
Finished my first book for Face Off. Very nice. All right. Well, we're gonna end here, but don't worry, because then Brittany is gonna
Mhm.
pop back up. I mean, I'll be there too. But I'm not gonna be in charge anymore.
It'll just be me.
No, I'm gonna try to hit as many as I can throughout this 48 hours. But we
You
will
have to
see
rest
you-
too, Bree.
Yes,
What?
you do.
That's fine. Well, we'll see you all over there in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Bye.
Bye.